Yo, what is up, YouTube? I am just going to drop into some mass info sharing here. I don't know where this is going to go, but I just wanted to share a bit about what's going on and some information about people. And I've just got some people in front of me, and it's not all the information that I can gather, and it'll take some time, but I am going to share what I have right now to inspire me to keep going. So we're just going to start with this. This is a call out from Brittany Bear, and it is calling me extreme child predator. She says she's seen me, been around us. First of all, she made up lies. I did say edgy stuff, but I never said I am preying on anyone. I'm not preying on anyone. I'm holding people accountable. I'm calling out the criminals and the violent thugs and the LSD culture and the spiritual predators. Because I'm an actual spiritual person, I cannot allow this to go on in what is supposed to be a spiritual place. So I went to Rainbow several times to find peace, community, and love. And I did find a lot of that. But right now, something has happened where what you see going on in the whole world is happening at Rainbow. Basically, it's the age of revelation, and all of these dirty secrets are coming to light. And I am standing up, and I have been oppressed for a long time. So I'm standing up and telling my story. And suddenly, a lot of people are out to get me. So I'm sharing this post. This is me in my face. And so this Brittany Bear, I have been told by one of my agents that she hangs with potentially violent thugs who could have information about murders and cover-ups in the Rainbow family. So we're just going to move through it. But trigger warning, this is very deep and dirty stuff. I don't know how long, if this is going to stay on YouTube or what, but I hope it does, because it needs to be known. So let's just dive into it. We've got this, and we've got Jacob Prater. So he's an interesting character, and we're going to look into some pictures of him, and we're going to talk about him a little bit. But he's in the Grateful Dead family, and most people know Grateful Dead are all about LSD, and it was very rampant drug culture. So here we go. First of all, we're going to dig him a hole if we ever see him at Rainbow. So that is a guaranteed threat of murder. It is not one person. It is organized crime. So there's some organized crime at the Rainbow. It ain't me, because I literally have gone to Rainbow and taught plant walks like this. Like, I'm a natural guy. I like nature, and I went to Rainbow to meet more nature people, have fun, and I even got to teach some plant walks. I know some native indigenous foods, and I taught some plant walks of native edible foods. So that's what I do, and I don't prey on people. So this is concerning, but I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to keep on pushing the truth out. So these are the dirty kids. This is a dirty guy. This is a dirty guy. Let's go forward. So this Jacob Prater made a huge call out and just, thought he was doing the right thing, I guess, but is misinformed and just triggered. So I'm basically draining the swamp here. I did trigger them all. I said very concerning things to, drain the swamp. Basically, Machiavellian type, like I'm a genius, like I'm psychologically advanced, and I know some things. So if you give out information, you'll get information. And I started triggering them to come out from their caves and show their faces so I could put together this list of who all these criminals are, and that's what I'm doing. So they can go insane. I don't really care. But they're talking about where I'm at. They're just stalking me and harassing me because they think I am a bad guy. They say the FBI would... Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure that the FBI know me and that they like me because I have always told the truth. If I saw LSD or anything bad at Rainbow, I called those people out. I've literally just told the truth about everything I ever saw and overshared everything that has ever happened so that I would never be at odds with the FBI, because if they wanted to know anything about me, it was all out there. So I'm not concerned about the FBI. I am talking to police about this, so have no fear. So lots of people, lots of Karens calling on me for stuff they don't understand. Here's Brittany Bayer again. Oh, here's Jacob, and they're going to say that basically it's not safe for me to own a piece of property so remote. Like, who the hell do they think they are to say that I shouldn't own property? Like, this is just blatantly anti-human rights. But that's not even what this video is about. So let's move on. Where's this dude from? I got 18 reasons to show him. We got some likes. They're trying to find my whereabouts. I received multiple death threats. And there's just, 18 death threats, I guess, right there. Here we go. Found this page. Where's this guy? Because there's only one thing and one thing only for this type of person, which I don't identify as. Sorry. So, but they're going to paint that accusation. And that's pretty much why I made this whole post about how stupid that whole subject is, because these people are so off their hinges that if they hear anything even remotely close to saying like, hey, I like kids, like kids are cute. Like, that's what I was saying in my other video about that subject. That the people are so uptight, you can't even say like youth is attractive. Like, they will literally say, oh my God, you are trying to rape kids. Like, just for saying stuff like that. So they're all crazy. And I've said it before, I'm pretty sure it is that they are in a guilty mentality. I think they take advantage of people. And we will talk about that some more later. So here's some more death threats. Here is this guy saying public execution appears to be the only answer. Like, really? Public execution. That's the Rainbow family right now. That is the spiritual, most peaceful community in the world right now. And this is what they like. So I've never heard about public execution at Rainbow. Have you? That's new to me, but this is like Grateful Dead fam. I don't know where their heads are at. They are in some bad places, and it's just insane. So here's Brittany Bayer and her completely false accusation in Fort Wayne. I've never been there. And at this time of her story, I have an alibi. I was in Oregon. I was actually arrested on that same timeline. So you can pause and read that if you want, but it's completely made up and fake. So here we go. Some more death threats. Put in his place gravestone. I know people have been taught lessons, quote, at gatherings. So is that murder? This person knows about murder? Yes. Don't see the light of day? Okay, so there we go. Confession to, like, what's the word? Like, this, they are complicit to murder here. They are confessing to know about murders that they have not turned in. So I'm turning them all in. Here we go. Hungry animals. So they're basically joking about how we're going to feed him to the wolves. So that's disturbing and just gross. From a spiritual community, you guys, like, this is like where they get together and talk about Christ and love and sing songs around campfires and stuff. So this is really disturbing. Here, he would like to... So this guy, he's kind of mental, and I kind of forgive him for saying that. We kind of worked it out. But I'm just not sure anymore who some of these double agents could be. And that's that folder. So now we're going to dive into some pictures of some people. This is Aaron Sullivan. He has put his hands on me and pushed me at a rainbow gathering to be a white knight, basically, and protect the girl. And he is still doing that. And he is still on this page in this group. Brittany Bayer has a group called Slinghoff Exposed. And that is not how you say or spell my name, but that is the name of their group. You can check it out. And the criminals are residing in there. So this is one of them. He has been my friend at one point, and we have bonded and talked over stuff, so it's kind of sad to put him on here. But since he has taken sides against me, that's what I'm doing. Here is Sarah Sway. Somebody told me she is into trafficking kids. I don't know anything about it, but she's doing a kind of one-eye Illuminati picture here. Here is G-activated Storm of the Cosmos. This is a kid. He's kind of innocent, but he's getting all riled up into this. He shared a bunch of posts of mine. He basically thinks that I'm the scum of the earth, and I just don't know him at all. But at the Return to Roots gathering, which I have a video of up here, this guy was just a kid, and we shared good times together, but now he thinks he's some kind of celebrity. He makes rap, and just looks kind of dangerous and evil. I don't know what to say about them, but we are dealing with criminal organizations, so there's no way of knowing how messed up these people are or what they're doing. Here is Kevin, what's his name? Coakley. Kevin Coakley looks like a very mixed up person from this picture. I made this meme of his face. He basically is one who has just been enlisted to share crap about me that is just sensational. Like, he's just a grunt. Like, they are just getting innocent people involved with this, with sensational stories, and basically protecting the one cult leader, which is Atara. Her name's Alyssa Knudsen, and she gives mushrooms to people with no medical knowledge. She does not have a license, and she thinks she's a spiritual shaman in Mount Shasta, so she gives people like this mushrooms and helps them in their life. So she thinks, but she really just helps them to be clueless white knight simps, I guess, because that's what he is. Here's another of Sarah Sway, just looking weird and ugly. Here's a guy who my agent has told me that he has made comments about coming after me and stuff. And I don't know this guy, but I just wanted to put it out there because these people look disturbed. I don't know how else to put it, but they are disturbed, and they need help, and they need to go to nonviolence like training and re-education. So this is a big one. Here's Adam Finch Bucksbaum. So Adam is literally a huge cult sensation at the Rainbow. He was on a Vice documentary, and I cannot get enough of this photo because, like, I'm not even racist. I love all races. I love all people. I don't discriminate against races. But this picture just looks like he is an MK Ultra, like, mind-controlled slave. Like, he doesn't look like he knows who he is or why he's there. And then this guy in sunglasses has his arm around him, basically like, this is my boy. This is my puppet. He's a good puppet. You know? And I don't know what kind of accent that is, but sometimes I go into accent just for fun, for me. So no harm meant to anybody's race or religion. But this is a very strange photo, and this man is very mixed up in the cult politics and fake call-outs, and just really just doesn't know what he's doing here. So could have been friends in another lifetime, because I like everybody. This guy just looks like a creep. I don't even want his face on this video, but this is what he said. Whoever I hang out with needs to be watched as well. There's probably a group of them because whoever accepts him into their group. Yeah, people who love everyone accept me into their groups. I do have friends, but they're going to go ahead and accuse everyone I know as doing the stuff I do. So all my Facebook friends, you are suspect for basically being worse than murder, you know, so by these people. So they don't care if, I know it's crazy. I don't care if he's healing or going to therapy. There's no excuse. Dude needs taken care of. So violent threat on my life. Here he is again. So if they hate these people, what is this? I was sent this picture today. Who is this girl with braces who looks like she's 13? So I have this theory that all of these rainbows are basically pedo-curious, sexually frustrated, and they hate me because I have started talking about this subject to shed light on it, and they feel guilty about something, like, I don't know what, maybe this, I don't know who this is, could be her daughter, could be his daughter for all I know, but it's creepy. He is creepy. Sorry if you're trying to be a nice guy and clean up your image or whatever, but I'm sorry, after making threats like that and having a picture like this, you are creepy and weird. So, Jesse Kempfer, you are on blast. That is the end of this group. We're going to look at Jacob Prater, and along the same line of things, just a sad-looking, weird, messed up guy. This is the guy who has made a bunch of sensational posts about me and shared them all over the place. What is wrong with him? Why does he look like he's on the verge of tears in this selfie? Now, here he is again, just looking like a creepy hillbilly with this girl who looks like she just puts up with his weirdo dad that takes her all over to these festivals and stuff so that guys like Jesse Kempfer can take selfies with her. Like, this is creepy. Sorry if you are an honest dad with an honest life, but I don't buy it. There's something wrong with these people and all their death threats, obviously, when they're going to go ahead and have kids and make creepy selfies of themselves with them. So here's Brittany Bear. Just the most hideous thing I've ever seen. Sorry, like, I hope that you get better. You literally have a mustache you're working on there. Now we're going to go to Atara, which I've already talked about. And that's just that. So we're going to finish up this video. And this is just a bunch of creepy, sexually frustrated people who are misguided. And they're all attacking me because I said controversial stuff. And they're attacking me because I'm standing up at every turn and calling out these predatory LSD cults of violence and criminality. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed, just a info drop, and I will see you on the next one.